Imagine if we lived in a world where you can sell products that you never purchased, never have to worry about warehousing inventory, and when you get an order, someone will pack and ship your order directly to your customer. The word for that would be drop shipping. And guess what? Drop shipping is now possible in the Philippines. I'm sure many of you have thought about starting an online business, but quickly realized all of the challenges that come with it. What will I sell? Where will I warehouse the inventory? Who is going to pack and ship my orders? What if the product doesn't sell? Is my money wasted? All of the above are legitimate questions that all entrepreneurs must answer before launching their online business. Having personally faced these issues firsthand is the reason why my partners and I founded Inspire Dropshipping. Our e-commerce solution allows you to sell products without ever having to buy the inventory, worry about the warehousing, or ever touch the product in the fulfillment process. How, you may ask? If you are currently operating a Shopify store, all you need to do is download our app, submit the pertinent requirements, and wait for the risk team to approve you. Once approved, you will be given a 14-day free trial period, which will give you access to all of our product catalogs. With a few clicks of a button, you will be able to transfer those products into your store and start selling. Our team will pack and ship your orders directly to your customer via cash on delivery. Once the customer pays, we will remit the funds directly to your bank account. With our proprietary software and all of the benefits within it, you can guarantee that Inspire Dropshipping will satisfy all of your e-commerce needs, making it truly your one-stop shop. What are some of the benefits and features in the Inspire Dropshipping app? Well, let me give you a few. Real-time order tracking, so you are always in the loop. Internal revenue calculator to know your profit margins and where your expenses are going. Want to sell a product that is not in our catalog? No problem. Request a product and our team will source it from our local suppliers in the Philippines with a 24 to 48 hour turnaround time. Want creatives that convert? Easy. Request a creative within the app and have it delivered in no time. Keeping track of your financials can be a pain, so we make it easy for you. With our 14-day free trial, you have nothing to lose and a life-changing opportunity to gain. So are you ready to be inspired?
Bakit mo kailangan ng website? Mas makakapagbigay ito sa iyo ng malaking income. Nakakadagdag ito ng kredibilidad sa iyong negosyo dahil magmumukhang professional at mapagkakatiwalaan ng kumpanya or services mo. Pwede mong isama ang website mo sa Google Maps para mas madali kang mahanap ng mga customer mo. Mas mura ito kaysa sa traditional advertising. Pwede kang magtrabaho kahit saan basta may internet connection. Pwede mong ibenta ang mga produkto o serbisyo mo saan ka man sa mundo. Pwede ka nang umalis sa pagiging empleyado at palaguin ang sarili mong negosyo. Kailangan mo ito kung ikaw ay isang online store or seller, service provider o kaya na may isang influencer. Kumbinsido ka na ba na kailangan mo ng website? Punta na sa www.ojMDsolutions.org at piliin ang Build My Store. Tara na't nang matulungan ka na! Mga online sellers, mura, mabilis at maaasahang deliver service ba ang hanap mo? Yung di ka napipila ng matagal dahil courier mismo ang pipick up ng parcel sa bahay or opisina mo? Viajeros Express Cainta Rizal Branch ang maaasahan mo. 100% serbisyong Pinoy. Guaranteed next day delivery. Hindi mo kailangan magbayad agad ng shipping fee para maipadala ang parcels mo. Pwede kang mag-offer ng cash on delivery payment sa mga customer mo. No COD fee. Hanggang 5 attempts ang pag-deliver sa customer. No RTS fee. No minimum parcel required para maging VIP partner. Real-time ang monitoring sa libreng dashboard. May magiging dedicated account manager ka pa. Ano pang hinihintay nyo? Grow your online business with Viajeros Express Cainta Rizal Branch. Kabiyahe mo sa pag-asenso. Kay Viajeros, siguradong alaga ka sa serbisyo.
Ayan. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Happy Thursday evening to everybody. So if it's your first time watching, so what we have for this month is a June interview series where we are interviewing people who are successful in the e-commerce space. So they're either directly related to e-commerce or their business is related to e-com. So basically, we're doing this to celebrate lives, to celebrate wins, and to celebrate journeys of these successful people. And basically, we started this interview series May, and because of the very of the abundant positive feedback that we got, and that's why we decided to continue the series for June, and actually we already have scheduled guests for July as well. So why are we doing this? So first of all, to of course inspire those who would want to venture e-com. Second, for those who've been doing e-commerce for a while, if you're struggling, to inspire you to keep going. And of course, be able to learn something from the stories and the journeys of our guests, because oftentimes we are blindsided only by their success. And it's always good to know what the backstory is or what they went through before they were able to hit or meet that momentum. And of course, to be able to spread good vibes for the entire month. And I'm very excited for a guest for tonight. So tonight we have a power couple. If I'm not mistaken, I believe by the time that, because 2018 was the year when medyo kasagsagan ng e-commerce trainings. And during that time, kumbaga, this couple, they've already been doing e-com for a while. And the time that we met them personally, and when they started to teach us, or when they started to share what they were doing, para kaming nasa starstruck sa kanila. So, kumbaga, sila yung, I would say they're the very first power couple that I have met. And at the same time, they were really parang during generation, parang ang tatanda na. But during that time, like during our generation, like they were the stars. This couple was parang the stars of e-com couple-wise. If you know the brand, hindi ko pala na-upload, wait lang. If may nakikita kayo sa feed nyo or advertisements from WGE Asia, so they are the owners of this store. And during that time, kumbaga parang, and I would want to ask a question about competition to them later, since parang before, the products that they were selling, kumbaga parang instead of people doing their own research on what potential products to sell, nagiging benchmark yung store nila before on what potential products to test. Since, kumbaga, their store is very established, kumbaga parang super legit nung store. Parang everyone knew that they were a legit store, that people think that they were a very, very big company. And that's why we were very excited to get to know them when we found out that they were actually the owners of that store. And again, I'm very fortunate that they had the time to share their journey with us tonight, not just as individuals, but as a couple. Ayan. So good evening, Rio and Ruth. How are you tonight? Ay, nakamute kayo.
Yes, hello.
Good evening. How are you guys? Guys, not sila, they're from Baguio. So good evening all the way from Baguio. How are you guys?
So good.
Okay lang. Oo, kung sa mga nakakakilala kayo, si Ruth po yung katabi ni Rio, hindi po yan ibang babae. Si Ruth po yan.
Yung nasa pictures that was taken yung Ecom Pinoy anniversary that was
Oo, long hair. Oo, yun din yung last time na nagkita. I think the last time na nagkita tayo was yung event ni Ace, diba? 2019 ba yun? Parang November or October 2019. And yes, long hair ka pa doon. Tsaka wala ka naman picture kasi sa Facebook na short hair ka. Kaya pag di ko kanina, sabi ko, sino to kasama ni Rio? Si Ruth po yan. Si Ruth po yan, guys. Ayan. So again, thank you for gracing us with your time tonight. And so to start the night off, my very first question for you guys is, who is Rio and Ruth bago kayo nagkakilala? So a little background muna ng love story.
Okay na ba yan?
Oo.
Okay. Alright, that's the question? Okay. Yeah. First of all, Dean, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for inviting us na maging part nitong program mo. And I checked your posts sa page mo, and you've been doing this for quite some time. And I would just like to start this by saying thank you for having us over. Dati parang ganito di ba? It's like there was no venue for information such as this. There was no venue for meeting people doing the same business, and you're actually doing a good job. Na this is actually great na sinimulan mo tong ganito, and so that people who are in this business or who are just starting this business will have somewhat of a place to check other people, feel how their mind works, get to see how they do things, and other stuff like that can help them in their journey. So who were Rio and Ruth before now? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I was just me. I think I just have a normal childhood. Maybe I had an out of the ordinary way of expressing myself with the people back then. Pero I was just an ordinary guy. Hindi ako naiiba, and I didn't see myself as someone different from others. I grew up from a family who is just doing okay. Okay, so hindi ko masasabing I am from a poor family, hindi ko rin masasabing I am from a rich family. So it's somewhere in the middle. Nandun lang tayo. There were times na it went so bad, but hindi naman sa sobrang naging ganon ng matagal. It's like it's just fine. So that's my family status. So ganon. Anyway, employment records ko, it's nothing out of the ordinary as well. I worked in call centers. Before call centers, nag-work din ako sa mga internet shops. Yeah, very ordinary life. There's nothing really special na nangyari by then. And then as time went by, I didn't plan to become an entrepreneur. I discussed this with a friend back then. Wala sa plano na magiging entrepreneur ako. It just happened. With all the employment that I have, with all the skills that I gained, nagsalusalubong sila, and the outcome was I applied them all when there was an opportunity to become an entrepreneur. So Ruth here will tell you about a little bit of her background as well.
Back then, we are working as a call center agent. Mm-hmm. Then we decided, we and some partners back then started the call center. But it didn't end well. Then napunta kami sa world ng freelancing. Mm-hmm. And then nagkaroon kami ng client siya, which is doing e-commerce. And then one day, nag-chat ako sa kanya, I think this thing needs some attention. Tapos alam mong sabi niya sa akin, alright, I'll just get back to you. I'm just going to hit the gym, sabi niya. And then, wow, wow. Tapos, a co-worker, also working in the different department of that small company online, sabi niya sa akin, oo, nag-gym siya kasi he's like 26 years old only. And back then, I am more than 26 years old. And oh my God, I'm working with someone, my employer.
Who's a lot younger than you.
And he is, of course, we can see the revenue or yung pan nila doon. And oh my gosh, really? Yun ang parang my turning point na to explore this world, not just to become a virtual assistant, but to become someone like that they could just manage their time, do the things they want, and at the same time earning a large amount of money. Yun yung parang turning point namin for e-commerce.
Yeah, and
Pero
before
magkakilala na ba kayo nun, hindi pa? I mean, paano kayong dalawa nagkakilala?
back in the call center days, dyan actually kami nagkakilala. There was a company there named NCO back then. Ngayon, ang pangalan AAGS. I'm not sure na kung ano na yung company na nandun sa PhilExcel ngayon. That's where we've met. We happen to be in the same team. And we went back to Baguio together, and it so happened na yun, nagkaroon kami ng opportunity to start that call center business with a partner. It didn't go well. The partnership went sour and all, and we didn't dwell too much on it. Okay, so there was a point in time now we really thought about just giving up on that business, pero there was an opportunity na ituloy siya as an online agency. It's like we will manage people through clients, and we will provide them with call centers, and we will manage the people. So yun yung naging next na, yun actually yung pinaka first na step namin towards business. It's not WGE Asia. So it was actually the call center failed, and then it became like we became a consultant for clients. So we ventured into freelancing. There was a point na I got so tired of everything, and Ruth was also doing the same thing as me. And darating yung time talaga na ma-exhaust ka, and no matter how much you're making, I was making like around 200,000 a month. It was supposed to be good. It was supposed to be great. We can live with that. Hindi na namin kailangan pang mag-business or whatever. Doing a business did not enter my mind back then na kasi this is good already, we can live with this, and I can just ask for a raise or maybe just increase the number of clients that we have, and everything will be good. Pero for some reason bigla na lang I lost interest in everything. Parang ayoko na to. It's like I want to rest with this. And I took a rest. The client noticed na umiiba yung performance ko, nagde-decline, and then I just stopped performing, and out of the blue nag-decide ako na I will completely let go of this. Bye-bye 200,000 a month, and became a dog trainer. And it took a while bago ako naging able to get a lot of clients, and from 200,000 naging 50,000 to 80,000 a month out of clients for dog training. And why would you do that? Diba? But anyway, everything happens for a reason. You know what? Pag tinuloy-tuloy ko yun, na naging nag-stick ako with that client, and then I'm still working until now. WG Asia would not probably be here, or maybe something else happened. The things that we have now probably would not have materialized as it has materialized. So parang ang laking loss, pero we gained something better out of it. So Ruth here will probably have something to add to that.
Okay na. Nag-spend na tayo ng 20 minutes for the first
story.
question.
Okay, so the love story. So ganito lang our love story is also nothing out of the ordinary, no? Everyone has their love story, and every couple probably thinks that their love story is the best story out there. And our love story is probably something na, we ourselves think that, our love story is very great, but probably to some people, that's ordinary, di ba? Parang, anyway, it has started when we first met and it will end when both of us are dead. Yun lang. So, unfortunately, hindi natin ma-expound tong love story inquiry mo na to.
That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, is it so ikaw Ruth ang nauna mag-venture to e-com, right?
And because of the client, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
So so from there, paano nagkaroon ng WGE Asia?
You want to answer that?
Rio prepared that question actually, so go ahead. Tell some our story.
Okay. All right, the WGE Asia, WGE stands for We Got Everything. Back in the international, WGE lang yan, walang Asia. Okay, so international kami nag-start. So WGE stands for We Got Everything. Parang wala lang kaming maisip, actually.
Na pangalan.
Yeah, we will be a general store. We are drop shippers. So yeah, okay. Let's think of something that will immediately make the customers know we sell a bunch of stuff. So yeah, We Got Everything was the first. So remember kanina sabi ni Ruth meron siyang client na 26 years old na doing good. Well, actually, there's another client of ours na 19 years old lang, and he was doing way better than what Ruth mentioned.
So younger, a lot younger. Tapos higher gains.
Higher gains. Okay. So, nung in-invite ako ni Ruth na maging isa sa mga VA nung 19-year-old French guy na yon, I was still focusing on my dog training services back then. Pero when I saw the potential, it's like, okay, I will let go of dog training. I will lessen the time for dog training. We will learn what we can learn with this one. And from that inspiration alone, sa client na yon, then we thought of how about we start, because Ruth was starting then, pero iba yung mga pangalan ng mga online stores niya, like I forgot, there were two before
Vitamin
WGE. Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Yes.
Yes, it solved C-related stuff, like
Ano binibenta mo doon? Swimwear? Or was it swimwear or ano?
Kasi yun ang patok pa noon dun sa AliExpress back then. Yung mga jewelries related sa sea, like sea turtle, ganon. Yung mga yun, yung kapanahonan ng sea turtle noon. So.
Yeah, and we were so excited whenever we see, we made a sale, and we're just doing this simple ads, and then we're making a sale. So I wonder how we can increase this. And Ruth suddenly came up with the idea that why not we start a general store, kasi niche store yung mga sinimulan niyang dalawa. So we started the general store. We named it WGE, and yun yung naging start ng e-commerce business namin. It came to a point na we did so well sa international, we had to say goodbye to our clients. We didn't really earn that much yet. Parang I think we earned less than $1 million in peso sa international before we decided to resign sa mga clients namin. But hindi naman kasi yung WGE ang pinagmulan ng capital and everything. We were doing well back then. Like I mentioned, di ba? We had job na paying well, 200,000 a month, everything. So it wasn't really WGE na nag-change sa course ng life namin. It's an accumulation of our effort and of our past employment. So we are still very grateful to these people who became our employers na naging daan para ma-start din namin yung sarili naming businesses. So yeah,
that's good. And so when did you start local e-com naman?
Okay, local e-com, June 28, 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
In just few weeks, it would be our fourth year for the local e-com. Oo, back then, may mga product, may isang product kaming pumutok sa international. And then, for some reason, nagkaroon ng update ng Facebook, right? Like, for some reason, biglang hindi nagko-convert. Test kami ng test, naubos na yung capital. Tapos walang pumuputok like the first winning product that we had.
Yeah, I think the main problem that we had actually was the PayPal thing. The hold, right? The 60-day hold.
60 days hold.
Yun
pa yun.
The flow of capital was really bad. Ikaw ba naman 60%
60 days.
60% of your money of all the payments made through PayPal, i-hold ni PayPal for 60 days rolling yon per day. So pangit yung flow ng income. Parang ang 40 nabubuhay ka sa 40%.
Yes.
It wasn't enough. And hindi ganun noon ang merchant.
Mahirap pa kasing mag-apply nun as a foreign country, lalo na Pilipinas. Parang ang pinaka-main client ng PayPal nun is mga US, ganyan. Which is pag sa Philippines, mahirap pumasok. So yun, naisip namin, why not apply the same method dito sa Pinas? And that's where we start exploring Philippine market. Tapos doon pa, magkaiba talaga. Merchant-wise pa nga lang sa atin dito sa Pinas, it uses cash. So as much as possible, nung testing pa lang namin, they need to pay via PayPal, of course. And hindi lahat ng tao merong PayPal. So maraming nag-inquire ng COD, hindi pa namin alam yun. Tapos may isang company, ang alam ko back then, yung CMO ang pangalan pa. Siya lang ang nag-o-offer noon ng cash on delivery. Si LBC, wala pa siyang cash on delivery.
Oo, wala. Si LBC 2018 na yun eh.
Yes. Tapos we explore things. Tapos noon, hindi pa kami, since taga Baguio kami, di ba? Although alam namin ang DV, we didn't explore DV that much. So, anong in-explore namin? Tines namin, China agad-agad. Pero ang pinakaunang product namin na tines dito sa Pinas is a local-made glutathione juice, which is hindi na kasi produce ngayon kasi hindi siya back then FDA approved. That's why it was stop yung production. Pero doon namin na-test na, oh my gosh, ang ganun pala. If you got the COD thing right, tapos yung product, maganda siya. Doon na kami nag-start mag-import agad-agad pa. Kasi hindi pa namin alam yung dividend. Remember, taga Baguio kami, hindi kami nag-explore sa Manila. So yun, diretso importation from China. Ganon. Yun. Which is, it helps naman kasi kahit konti lang yung testing capital back then namin, it helps kasi before kami sumulong for our own e-commerce business, we've learned a lot na from our previous employers. So we have a background how to do product research. We have a background how to do uploading ng products, ganyan. Ang parang pinag-aralan namin na lang at where we invested a lot of money and effort is sa Facebook ads. Kasi syempre, lahat naman ata ng nag-e-com or nag-e-com din before, yun ang handled usually ng owner. Ang ibibigay sa inyo as employees or virtual assistant would be the things that you could easily handle. Like fulfillment ng product, product research and all. So, doon na lang kami nag-focus with our own money doon sa product testing. So, ayun. Nawala ata si.
Yeah, I think she's having connection issues, or is it us?
No, I'm not sure.
Ayan, sorry, I'm back. Ang internet connection dito sa Pilipinas ay extremely reliable. So, ayan, thank you for sharing. And then, so, given that, kumbaga parang you were technically one of the brands who started way early, no? And then, from the time na 2018, ayun, sabi ko ngayon na yung kasagsagan ng biglang left and right ng mga e-commerce trainings. Tapos yung shinare ko nga kanina na some stores would not do their own product research. If they know your store, they would just check your website Or parang they would wait on ano yung ina-ads nyo. Tapos yun yung itatry na itest. So how did you deal with competition during that time?
You wanna go first?
It's perfectly normal, no? Din, I don't think anyone will be able to avoid that. If it wasn't us na nauna na naka-build ng ganun kalakas na momentum, then it would be that store din na magiging magiging center of attention ng mga iba para maging basis. So kung ikaw yung nasa position kasi, it's like you managed to find this product and then you posted, you advertised it, and you're doing good money for out of it. And then makikita mo lang ina-advertise lang din ng ang dami-daming stores na. Then it makes no sense na na mabivisit ka lang and all. That will take too much of your energy. Kasi why are you going to be feeling too negative about something na you actually expected, di ba? Ina-expect mo naman na yun na and you can just copy this. What was bad sa amin lang is they will copy the advertisement itself. Yung kukunin yung video, tatakpan lang yung logo, and then i-relaunch nila with just a bit of a different caption, and that's it. Pero aside from that, there was nothing that was really wrong, no? So kahit gayahin man yan ng lahat, there's nothing wrong about it. Wag lang yung mismong advertisement ang gayahin. So how did we deal with it? I don't even remember now. Hindi ko na maalala.
Yes.
I don't even remember how we dealt with those people who copied everything and what. Maybe Ruth remembers a few. Kasi wala lang.
Ito importante for the newbies that are also starting their own business, or maybe it's not an online business, but it's a business or a venture. There would be a lot of noises out there that would tell you or show you kung ano yung kung asan na sila, ganon. But you know what? One thing that kept us before to keep us moving, that is not to be disturbed on all the noises around you. Like, yun yung sinasabi nila nung lumabas kami, or we introduce ourselves as WGE Asia. Bakit ngayon lang kayo lumalabas? Why? Kasi we were focused on what we were doing before. We do not let others disturb our focus at kung ano yung ginagawa namin towards the company. We just kept on moving forward without the distractions. Ngayon kasi ang daming Facebook groups, ang daming seminars being offered, ang daming everything, information overload all around us. And yes, it is nice to take a look on them, but don't let them overwhelm you. Mag-focus ka lang kung anong gusto mo. Yun. Nawawala si Dean and we are hanging over here. Ano pa ba yung ginagawa natin noon about competitors? This morning may isa pa about competitors then. Well, it's known naman that we have different pages, like we have 8 pages on a different niche. Kasi kahit though we have a general store, we try to niche our audiences. Like for example, for kitchen or home related products, we're trying to launch them on the same page. And we have Korea, Thailand, everything, yeah. And this morning, nag-PM yung pinaka-manager ko, sabi niya, Miss Ruth, sa atin ba to? WGE Japan, sabi niya. Tapos nung tinignan ko, it has the same company logo, the same Facebook banner. Oh my gosh, it's not us, sabi ko. And although she knows na what to do and she will deal with it. Pero yeah, it's just, you just laugh about it, take action about it. Don't let them overwhelm you and disturb your focus. That's how you will, deal with the competition. Kasi madami talaga.
I didn't know that. WGE Japan? Seriously? Oh, we're left hanging again. Okay.
Correct. Yun ang mahirap kasi pag pag kilala yung brand. Ayan. Naririnig niyo ba ako?
Yeah. I thought you just got.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wait.
Loud and clear.
No. Hindi. Paano lang ako? Para lang akong robot. On off. So, I think that's one reason why teka lang ah. Magsi-switch lang ako ng connection. Wait lang. Para akong robot.
Nan, did yung competition, did it let it bother you?
No, I wasn't even thinking about it kasi it's a business. You will have competition. It's like what are you worried about, diba? It's like ever since
Expected.
Ever since naman na invento ang kabuhayan na business is people will follow whatever is working at the moment, diba? If may nagbebenta ng turon, lahat na lang magbebenta ng turon. So, yeah, why? Ayan, you're here.
Sorry, nakabalik na ako. Pasensya na at medyo maulan kasi. Umuulan ba dyan? Dito kasi sa amin medyo maulan. Kaya alam mo naman ang ating very reliable internet connections dito sa Pilipinas. Ayan. I think that's the biggest that's the biggest challenge if your brand is known. And I think kumbaga parang it only really shows na why would people copy or pretend to be you if your brand is not known and is not legit. So, kumbaga parang meron siyang advantage in a way, kumbaga it really tells na parang your brand has its edge. Yun nga lang, however, itong ang mga, I call them leeches or mga linta. Diba? Na instead na gawin yung trabaho ng maayos, mag-start from scratch and just basically do what they can do to build their own brand. They feed or leech on other brands and yun nga, parang they even pretend to be a different store just to get and capture the attention of people. Kasi syempre, di ba, especially if you know the brand WGE and you see WGE Japan, sabi siguro, sige, madami ng ibang country, dagdagan, wala pang Japan yung gagamitin ko. So, iisipin ng mga customer na I belong or I'm part of the main, pages or brands. So, diba? For those who's doing that, I hope wala sa audiences natin na gumagawa po niya, no? But, diba, you reap what you sow. Diba? Ang karma po ay digital. Yes, posible pong posible makakuha kayo ng customers, ng sales by doing, by leeching or by fooling other people or by, it's technically, pagnanakaw, diba? You're technically trying to steal potential clients from this brand. If in case you could have changed the fact that people didn't know that you were WGE, would you have done it? Or do you think it was better that people know that you are the faces behind the brand?
Well, it was meant to happen anyway. We are these people na who kind of thinks na everything unfolds on the right time. Things happen for a reason. Tingnan mo yung nangyari, di ba? It's like we were very silent. We were members of the major e-com groups of Philippines, pero no one knew na it was us. They had these thoughts or they had these ideas na WG is actually from Malaysia, WG is from Thailand, I don't know. Pero they didn't know that
Mga
it's
ano pa yan, mga bulungan pa yan ng mga time na yon. Parang pag kunyari magkikita kami na, ay, kilala mo ba si WG? Parang, ay, hindi. And then people would not say about it. Parang they would keep it quiet. Hanggang sa sobrang ka-close mo na lang talaga yung person na parang, sige na, sabihin mo na kung sino si WGE. Ganun yung mga time na yon. Sige, sorry, continue, Rio.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we would not have chosen to keep it a secret. It's okay. Even if nalaman na mas maaga, then it would have been okay. It wasn't really something na makakaapekto sa movement or makakaapekto sa outcome or sa result na mangyayari. So what, di ba? Okay, everyone knows we are WGE Asia. Kung alam ba nila na kami si WGE, hindi ba nila kokopyahin yung products namin? Hindi ba nila nanakawin yung videos namin? Diba? It's the same thing, diba? It's not gonna have any significant changes sa outcome or sa results. So it was perfectly fine. Anyway, we were able to take advantage of it din naman. We hosted 2 masterminds. Or 3, pero 2 yung talagang kami lang, and we used and it turned out to be great.
Oo, kumbaga parang there are pros and cons. Pero ganun talaga nung mga time na yan, 2018, talagang, kung ngayon, di ba, minsan uso yung, bulong mo naman yung winning item mo, dati ganun, parang, uy, kilala mo ba yung ganitong store? Uy, kilala mo ba yung ganitong store? Ganun yung mga naaalala ko. Kaya nung time na, I think si Reg yung unang parang he invited you in one of his events. Mm-hmm. Tapos yun talaga, oh my God, si WGE magtotalk. Talagang celeb. Ganun po talaga guys, lalo na ng 2018 talaga. Talagang lahat kami starstruck sa kanilang dalawa. Lalo na when they started sharing yung mga strategies nila, tips, na parang biglang out, parang syempre we were from the same network na we were used to what each other were doing, tapos bilang itong si WGE, merong ibang method. So parang talagang lalo kaming na-starstruck sa kanila. I-ano ko lang yung mga, natin, nagsa-shoutout. Sabi ni Cram, WGE Asia is the first dropshipping, but you were not a dropshipping store in the Philippines, right? Kumbaga, in the international market only. Tama ba?
Yeah, pero we were targeting Philippines too back then.
Oo.
We were also targeting. Tapos sabi rin ni Cram, he once wrote an article for WGE for a product. Tapos si Jen naman, sabi niya, one of the best mentors. 2 times akong nakapag-attend ng seminar nila. Hanggang ngayon, ginagamit ko pa rin ang learnings ko from Sir Rio and Ma'am Ruth. Buti nakilala ko sila. Ayan, yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na parang with our network before, prior to getting to know Rio and Ruth, parang within the network, we were all doing the same things. Parang the strategies were all the same. Tapos biglang after nung event ni Reg, parang we had a sit-down dinner with them afterwards. Tapos yun na, nag-share sila ng mga tips and tricks nila na parang biglang, out of the box. Parang first time narinig. So talagang we were really amazed with their strategies. And they were also very generous when it comes to the information that they shared. Kaya nag-lead bigla yung si Chris, nagpa-mastermind ng December naman in Pampanga din. So, yun yung mga time na I remember na nakasama ko yan si Rio and si Ruth. Tapos after na yun na nga yung hindi, nag-Baguio pa pala kami. Di ba nagpunta pa pala kami ng Baguio, ng Expo. Tapos we met with you and then we met with some, yung mga from the group who lived in Baguio also. Tapos after nun, yun na yung kay Ace na, yung last nating pagkikita. So since you've been doing e-com for a while, can you share with us so far what had been the biggest problem you encountered while doing e-com and how did you solve it?
The biggest could be the first one that we had, which happens 2018 then. Like, One morning, like regular morning, it's just so fine. I'm doing my schedules, ganyan. Daily morning routine. I'm taking my coffee. Ganyan. Tapos biglang sabi ni Rio, Ruth, ba't ganun yung Facebook? Sabi niya. Kasi simula pa lang talaga, I'm handling Facebook. Siya ang customer service, ganyan, and other stuff. Pero
Operations,
operations. Sa akin ang Facebook. Ba't ganun yung Facebook? Sabi niya. Bakit? Teka, magkape lang muna ako, sabi ko. Then I got a Skype message from one of my managers. Miss Ruth, ba't gano'n yung Facebook? Walang sira ata yung Facebook kasi wala kaming natatanggap na inquiries. Tapos, nag-message din tungkol, bakit hindi pa nag-upload yung orders? Kasi wala kaming ipapak. Ang nga yung warehouse natin, sabi niya. Oh my God, there's something wrong. Sabi ko, oh my God. There's something really, really wrong going on. Sabi ko, pag open ko ng ganyan ng Facebook, very first time na ma-encounter ko ang VM na na-disable. That is our first business manager na na-disable and our very first na ma-experience that. Kaya very memorable. Like, it took us 14 days to recover from that. Like, I mean, emotionally, like, oh my God, we're so down, we cannot eat, we cannot talk, we cannot enjoy the things, basic things, ganon. Kasi yun yung isang I've learned from that. Like, back then kasi nag-start kami, isang BF, andun lahat ng products. Like, simula nun, doon na kami nag-strategize na, alright, i-categorize natin itong product, yung mga tong set ng product, dito na BM, ditong set ng product, ito na BM. Doon hanggang, alright, sige, paulit-ulit na nadi-disable. Nadi-disable din kami kasi may mga nag-PPM sa akin, Miss Ruth, paano kayo nag-i-scale up? Kasi ang problem ko ngayon, puro nadi-disable yung BM ko. Sabi niya, hindi kami makapag-abante kasi nga puro kami na-stop ng BM. Which is my struggle back then. But we are not, we just kept on thinking na, okay, this strategy didn't work. We need to think of something else. And doon na okay, we will do this, let's try again. All right, Facebook will come again, disable our business manager. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try again this one. Ganon. Yun ang pinaka biggest problem kasi it's the emotions involved during that problem is very big kasi it's our first time. And how we solve it, it took us 14 days to think rationally and alright, it's okay, start again, ganon. Kasi bagsak yung sale. Just imagine yung...
Daig pa po ang heartbreak. Daig pa po ang heartbreak pag yung mga lalo na yan, di ba, sa dami ng product nyo, sa dami ng pages nyo, tapos nasa iisang account, tapos 14 days, di ba? My God. Yung 24 hours nga lang na wala kang ma-receive na feedback, hindi na mapirme yung pet mo sa upuan. What more, 14 days?
And nakaka-overwhelm din nun. Kasi like yung manager ko sa group chat, Miss Ruth, walang pumapasok na group chat. There's something wrong. You know, the Facebook, may mali sa Facebook. Nagchat-chat sa akin yung manager sa warehouse. Ruth, ano to? Wala kaming mapak. Anong gagawin namin for the whole day? Oh my God, wag ka kayo. I'm struggling something inside me. Tapos, ang dami pang PM, ganito, ganyan. Which is really like overwhelming like back then. Which is ngayon, last year, lalo na November 2020, oh my God. Lahat ng BM namin na disable and we have to restart again. And after 2 months, nadali na naman yung pixel. And here comes iOS 14. Okay. Yeah. Ganyan lang. Yeah, okay. Just ito siguro, spot the icebergs of your business before they will materialize. Like, okay, ngayon, alam natin, Facebook really nagdi-disable yan kahit gaano kakatagal at kung gaano ka high spender, it will still disable your account, even your pages. Okay, we know that. So, we just need to do something about that. Para kung it will happen again, at least mayroon tayong plan B, plan C, plan D. Ganon. Yun yung how we solve it. Kaya ngayon, pag ma-disable na kami ng BM, yeah, been there, done that, ganyan na lang.
Yeah, the most important thing is from the mistakes, no? What did you learn from that experience, and how will you prevent it from happening again? Ganun lang naman always.
Yes. And kumbaga, I remember nga parang I think the very first question that I asked Rio before, nung hindi ko pa siya meet in person, I remember asking about sa parang sa pag-ano ata parang yung sa siniscreen ng, I completely forgot about it. Pero what I remembered from what you answered me was, actually, yun nga, yung parang pag mas big spender ka pa when it comes to ads, higpit yung I think
I'm not catching it now.
Nawala na naman siya.
Yun na, ito na. Ayun, sorry. Bigay pa naman ako sinasabi ko. Anyway, kumbaga parang yun nga, parang the more that you are a big spender, mas siniscreen ni Facebook yung mga parang yung ads na niraron mo. Tapos yun nga, kumbaga parang guys, diba, kasi diba, like lalo na yung sa mga bag. I think ang difference lang kasi is, for those who are new, especially for those who only ventured last year, kasi 'di ba parang nag-start lang naman natin ma-experience ang disable, tama ba? Last year din ba nag-start ang mga disable account?
Na doon dumami,
When it
yes.
comes to ads, 'di ba? Doon dumami. So kumbaga parang I mean even the big companies like ito nga like si Rio and si Ruth also experienced it, and yun nga from the time pag na-experience mo na siya once and you were able to survive it, kumbaga if it happens again, you know what to do already. And I think, kumbaga, parang ang isang naging outcome ng disabling yung si Facebook, matinding pag-disable ng mga account, nagkaroon ng may mga tao na nagkaroon ng bagong business ang pagbebenta ng Facebook account. Since hindi naman dati uso yan, diba? Pero ngayon, kumbaga parang na siya, part of e-com na rin siya, na kumbaga nagkaroon ng bagong branch na, okay, if you need Facebook accounts, may mga taong nagbebenta naman. So, sa mga nadi-disablean po ng account, huwag po kayong mawawala ng pag-asa. Kung si Ruth nga po, naka-experience 14 days. So, po, hindi ko ata alam ko anong gagawin ko doon. So, kumbaga parang, and after that, she was able to get past it. And I think the only good thing, I mean, not good thing, no? Kumbaga parang instead of, kasi di ba minsan, if you don't know that other people are experiencing your challenge and your problem, you always think, na what am I doing wrong? Pero once you get to know that other people are experiencing the same thing, one, at least you know it's not only you. And then second, you have other people to ask, okay, so anong ginawa mo, or paano mo na ibalik, or paano ka nag-file ng dispute, so on and so forth. So kahit po si WGE nakaka-experience din po ng ganyan. Ayan. So what in your opinion and based on your experience, what would you say are the top 3 skills needed to be a successful business owner, most specifically when it comes to e-commerce?
Ito siguro, kasi I'm sure marami sa mga audience mo, they're still trying to contemplate whether papasukin ng e-com or not, or maybe some other type of business. But this is 3 things siguro. Number 1, you must know what you really want. Doon naman what you want and why you want it. The why is very, very important. And strategize on how are you going to achieve it. Yun, 3 lang. Know your what, know your why, and strategize on how. Well, how doesn't come naman agad-agad like, gusto ko din mag-e-com at I want like 2 million sales per day. That is what I want. But figuring out the why, it will come on later on. Just be patient, ganyan. So as long as you know what you want in life, you have that focus and you have the strong why to back you up, and that's where you will lean on Pag nauubusan ka na ng willpower or motivation, yung why mo. And then every day, just focus on how you're going to do it. So for example, isang factor, since we're very focused on entrepreneur, isang factor ng life ko could be, of course, this career or financial life. What I want is like 2 to 3 million sales per day. Why? I will use the money as fuel for the quality of life that I want for myself, for my family, and people around me. How are going to achieve it? And as much as possible, be like very detailed. What you can do daily. How? I will test daily. I will retest yung mga old product na namatay na. I will keep on nurturing new business managers para kung makatayan ako, at least walang one day na lost. And I will keep on searching for new product. See, yung how ko is like, it is very, yung how ko kasi, like yung how namin ni Rio, like we have a goal quarterly, monthly, and daily goals. So like for our quarterly goals is like 1 million, and then next quarter could be 2 million sales per day. So what are we doing daily? Daily we're doing product research. Like what I've posted in my Facebook, I posted a lot. Like sa product research, we're doing that as much as possible daily so that we can get a nice product na matest weekly. That's our daily routine. And then retest yung mga old product kasi namamatayan ka din yung tipong marami ka ng stocks and then na-disable yung creative, like that. We do retest those daily din. So palagi, every day, ang quota ko is makatest ako ng bagong new product and old product to each day. So yun lang yung quota ko. Like that will take me, since ang handle ko lang naman is Facebook management, that would just take me like 2 to 4 hours per day. Yun. Tapos sirili na yung the rest. Ganyan. So what we do as a couple, which is I think this is a good advice sa mga couples, or they have their partners and life with them doing the same kind of business. You divide and conquer. Like ako, Facebook ads, ako lang doon, ako ang Reyna doon. Siya ang operations, siya ang king doon. Hindi ko na siya pinapakialaman doon. Like, we sometimes share ideas on how and who, but the last word would come from the one who's managing it. So for example, pagdating sa operations, any problems sa tauhan, he will confide with me, lalo na kung babae yung involved. Bakit ba kasi dito kayong babae? And then, yung last pa rin, siya pa rin ang ma-decide kasi department niya yon. So we divide and conquer. Ganon, that's how we manage then other businesses that we have aside from WGE. I do manage like the keto shop, and he manages yung rabbit kayong puro Facebook niya is puro rabbit. That's how we do it. And as a couple or as a partner, pag meron kayong partner in life then, for you to advance faster, further, and stronger, as a couple, yun, you divide and conquer then.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. How about you, Rio? For you, what are the top three skills needed?
Ruth's answer is more on, I don't know how I can categorize the skills she mentioned, pero it's more on self realizations or whatever. Pero as for me, what would be the top 3 skills? If we're talking about e-com, it's obvious. Pero if we're talking about a successful entrepreneur, then probably number 1 for me is to be a successful entrepreneur in general is communication skills, right? Because that is actually part of our lives. Talagang parte yan ng buhay natin araw-araw. We communicate all the time, and if you don't have good communication skills, then you will have a lot of problems. No, the way you communicate also somehow it tells a lot about you. You know, bakit may mga tao kang nakakausap na you have no idea who they are? it's the first time you've met them, but when they start opening their mouth and started talking with you, it's like, oh my God, this person is so good. And you become interested with that person, and you want to know more about that person. And it can lead to a lot of better opportunities in your business or in your life. So there are a lot of things na magagawa ng good communication skills para sa'yo. It can be in the form of verbal, dialogue, or written. Doesn't matter. Okay? Good communication skills, very important. Pangalawa would be social skills. Okay, ito yung ability mo on how to deal with the society, diba? So it's really very easy to explain. So it is actually co-related din sa communication skills, because your social skills is also how do I say this na? Anyway, they coexist together. Yeah, that's the word.
Network.
Yeah, network. Okay, you improve your network. You have to have the right people to connect to. Okay, whenever you need advice about something na hindi mo kayang i-crack by yourself, then who are the people that you would need to talk to? If you have a very improved network, or if your network of friends or network of acquaintances is really filtered, then alam mo kung sino yung lalapitan mo whenever you go, you are in a bind, or you have a very hard code to crack. Now, if your network is not improved, or you're just surrounded with your friends who are not doing the same thing that you are doing, wala kang malalapitan. And it can be very difficult. Now, the third one, for me, probably is the skill to have an eye for good people to put in your company. Like, you should have the skill to really select the best people to put in a position. Like, sino gusto mong maging manager? Sino gusto mong maging leader nito, supervisor, or sino gusto mong mag-oversee ng business mo? Okay. Hiring people is also part of it. So you need to have the skill to know who the people are na kailangan mo sa business mo. The same thing din sa pag-manage mo, sa sino yung taong kailangan mo sa mga businesses na gusto mong i-start. Like, what traits, or what kind of person, or what are the traits of a person, what's the background of a person na kailangan ko para simulan itong business na to. Like the rabbit thing. Okay? So my partner ako sa rabbit business. My partner kami, I mean. My partner din kami sa ibang businesses na nire-run namin. And is this the right person that I will work with? Now, if you don't have a good eye to choose people that you will work with in a partnership, that partnership will become sour. Yun yung kinakatakutan ng lahat, di ba? Yung partnership is like, partnership, mahirap yan. Mag-aaway kayo, magkakalabuhan kayo, it will fail. But hey, come on. The richest people in the world are in a lot of partnership with other people. Okay? Hindi mo naman kayang i-manage lahat eh. So, yan. Know that hindi mo kayang gawin lahat, hindi mo kayang i-handle lahat, and you should have a good eye to choose who you will work with, or who will you put to manage a specific task or a specific function for your company. So to sum it up, communication skills, social skills, and the ability to choose the right person for the job.
Wow.
Yes, thank you for that. And then I remember, Ruth, question ko lang, Ruth, sa'yo, no? I remember the last time when we met, nung nasa Baguio tayo, parang that time, you were still thinking about parang hiring someone to do Facebook ads. Pero you were not sure yet. Have you hired people already to help you with that? Or ikaw pa rin talaga with everything when it comes to the ads?
Total of, I have 3. At the moment, I have 2. So, ito pala, can I just share? Kasi ito yung isang na-receive question back then, sa isang, way back, pre-pandemic period, like 1,000 of ages ago. How did you do it? Like,
1,000 of ages ago.
To do Facebook ads. Number 2 is that, what if that person will, copy and paste your business?
Yes.
Or nanakawin nila. Yun. What I did is step by step. Actually, yung mga
Yeah.
hiner, ito yung isang kina na pulot ko kina Steve Tan Brothers. Like, if you're gonna hire someone for media buyers, it should be like a white blank sheet. Like, maraming seminars na ino-offer ngayon, maraming Facebook ads courses na free sa YouTube and everything. At maraming strategies ang tinuturo doon. They're all correct. I'm saying you this. I'm all correct. Facebook ads na conversion, messaging campaign, they're all correct. Pero yung i-hire mong tao should know the basic. But hindi niya alam at least man lang yung mga strategies. So what I mean, ito ang isang strategy na ginawa ko. When I learned that Dirly Plink is offering like a Facebook ads course for virtual assistant. That's nice. So, ang ginawa ko, nag-open ako ng hiring doon sa tapos na niyang batch. Like, yung nag-graduate na sa kanya. So, they know how to launch ads. Yun pa ha. They know how to launch ads. Lead generation ads. They know how to launch conversion ads and messaging ads. But ito importante. They don't know how to kill it. Or, how to interpret the metrics. Yun yung kukunin nyo para kayo ang magturo ng sarili nyong strategy. Like, yun nga sabi ko, ang daming strategy on how to kill an ad or how to scale up sa YouTube, and they are free and they're all correct. But again, ikaw dapat mismo ang magtuturo ng sarili mong technique doon sa Facebook Ads Manager mo so that you will be on the same page. And to answer the question, what if nanakawin nila yung business mo, ganun, yung, syempre alam na nila, what,
Can I answer that for you?
Yeah, please go. Siya kasi ang sa HR department, lahat sa kanya.
HR.
What if nanakawin yung ideas mo, yung business mo? Then, all the best for that person, no? It's not on your best interest. It's not in the best way to do it. Hindi siya paano ba to? It's out of class, di ba? Parang it will steal the person will steal your idea and sisimulan niya yung business niya using your ideas or using yung natutunan niya sa'yo. But whenever you hire a person kasi to work for you, if you are really looking forward for the growth of each of your employee, you should be happy na 1, 2, or more of your employees will break the employee cycle. What I mean by that is they will plan to start a business on their own. That's very good. That's actually very, very good and very commendable. Now, the memes na ginawa is umalis para gayain yung natutunan sa'yo at kakompetensyahin ka. Well, maybe sa iba, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sit right with them. Pero for me, and I'm sure for her as well, that's okay. We will probably even wish you the best of luck. Pero ito lang if you're always fearing na ganun yung gagawin ng employee nyo, then what are you doing to yourself? You are trapping yourself sa isang function.
Exactly.
Ayaw mong bitawan, and yung other opportunities or yung other fields of the business na kailangan mong tutukan, hindi mo magawa-gawa. Why? Because of your lack of trust to people. Now, whenever you hire a person, whatever position yan, at natuto yan at gustong gawin din yung ginagawa mong negosyo, then you should just support that person for the business that he or she wishes to start. Kasi, ganun naman talaga. Ayaw mo naman din na sabihin na ikaw magiging employee na lang kita forever. Okay? But, asan ang growth doon? Diba?
Right.
So, yun na. Yung fear na ganyan, you shouldn't think so much about it.
Right. I mean, the reason why I asked is because I remember when we were together in Baguio, parang that time, medyo unsure pa si Ruth nung time na yon. And tama nga, kasi diba, kumbaga parang, since the company is growing, diba, kumbaga talagang there would come a time that you really need to delegate tasks so that you can do grander things. And then I remember, medyo related lang sa sinabi mo, Rio, no? Parang, I was watching this TikTok video yesterday na parang, though the topic was about cheating, na parang say for example, you came from a failed relationship and somebody cheated on you. And then parang yung tanong nila dun sa person, so parang paano yun? So the next time you enter a new relationship, kumbaga parang ang fear mo na is lolokohin na naman ako nitong taong to. Tapos parang sabi ng motivational speaker is, um, you can never parang do not think about if that person will cheat on you. Kumbaga parang think about if in case this person cheats on me, am I ready? Parang ganon. So parang yung sabi nga ni Rio na kumbaga parang I think a lot of, I mean in any company naman, no? I mean, and these are some of the things that was shared by some previous speakers before, I mean, previous guests din na there are some employees na parang I had a speaker, um, yung staff niya, manager, ninanakawan sila ng benta. Kumbaga parang nagpapadala ng ibang, kumbaga parang since the manager has access to the orders and to the customers, inuunahan silang magpadala ng parcel dun sa customer. So kumbaga parang nagnakaw tapos nag-open plano na mag-open ng sariling which is bad, 'di ba? But at the same time, these are things that we cannot control because it's possible to really happen since sales, 'di ba? Alam naman natin sa sales, when it comes to money is always a driver for motivation and also a potential driver for people to do bad things. So kumbaga parang at least what's good is I think siguro just make sure that there's something written that you always issue an employee contract so that if in case they do anything to hurt your business, there's always something written that they have signed that you can always present at the end if you would want to kick them out of your company already. And parang sabi nga ni Rio na if they actually want to be like you or want to open up a business because of probably they were in a way I would assume na, diba, parang these people are inspired by what you have done or what you have accomplished, and that's why kumbaga parang yun yung motivation nila sa sarili nila and I want to be like either Ruth or Rio in the future and would want to open up a business on my own. So parang ganun din, 'di ba? Like even if you're working in a corporate in a corporate setup, 'di ba? People would always step up the ladder and you cannot stop them from growing if talaga namang may potential na or kaya na. So yun, ayan. So thank you so much for answering those questions, no? So just before we end, so we're gonna do a fast talk. So on sa fast talk natin, so I'll be flashing different questions. There's no right or wrong answer.
Kaso hindi fast yung connection.
As many questions as you can.
You're getting choppy, Dean. Did you start the fast talk already?
Naglalag.
Okay.
Maybe while waiting for Mary, I have your question, Rio, from the listeners. Like, since you have your own warehouse, have you thought about starting a drop shipping company here in PH or become a supplier for drop shippers?
Yeah, we thought about that actually. Naisip din namin yan noon, pero there are times na ang ganda ng idea. It's like, oh wow, this idea sounds really cool. This idea sounds really great. Magiging dropshipper tayo, magiging warehouse tayo na mag-provide ng ganitong service sa ibang mga nagnenegosyo dito sa atin. Yeah, the idea is very good. But are you really in for that idea? remember, once you do that, you have to be completely in it, diba? It's like, parang kunwari, a person really loves to cook, really loves really enjoys cooking. Gusto niyang magluto para sa pamilya niya, ang sarap. And then lahat ng bisita niya na dumadating sa bahay niya sabi, uy, ang sarap ng luto mo, mag-start ka ng karinderya, magluto ka. And then itinda mo sa mga kapitbahay, magbenta ka ng mga lutong ulam, whatever. Or anything na masarap, mag-open ka ng canteen or restaurant. Okay, so what that person enjoys to do is to cook for her family. Okay, yun lang yung gusto niya. Magaling siyang magluto, but she enjoys cooking for her family. And then, na-introduce sa kanya itong business na to, maganda daw na opportunity. Anong nangyari sa kanya after a few days? She's so busy, accounting, nagbabudget siya, ano dapat iluluto ko ngayon, anong papalingkihin ko ngayon, anong ipapakain ko ngayon, magkanong kinita ko ngayon, ano pang magagawa ko para mas mapalakas ko ang benta ko, may oras pa ba ako sa anak ko, may oras pa ba ako sa ganito, okay, you see kung anong nangyayari sa'yo? Okay, so, if you really want to start something, you have to be completely into it. Na alam mo dapat kung ano yung magiging consequences, alam mo kung ano yung gagawin mo, alam mo kung ilang oras ang kakainin sa'yo, and alam mo kung ano pa yung mga ibang magiging effects sa buhay mo. So why did we not pursue the idea of continuing that plan na maging maging parang dropshippers tayo, or maging parang warehouse tayo na mag-provide ng fulfillment para sa mga iba? It's because of the same reason sa story ng nag-e-enjoy magluto. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick answer. Start na tayo.
Okay. Ayan, ito na. Go na. On ko na on ko na yung timer natin.
Wait lang.
So, Rio. Ay, sorry. Wait lang. Wait. So, I'm gonna flash questions. Tapos sasabihin ko, kunyari, bago ko sabihin yung question, tatawagin ko kung sino sa inyong dalawa yung mag-a-answer. Pero hindi tayo magdala. So, sasabihin ko muna kunyari, Rio, tapos yung question, Ruth. So, magkakaiba kayo ng question, hindi kayo mag-a-answer ng same question.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. Okay, Rio, is there an app that you hate but you use anyways?
No, if it's not that useful, why use it anyway?
Okay, Ruth, when scrolling through social media, do you prefer posts from celebrities or from your friends?
None. Kasi as much as possible, hindi ako nag-scroll ng social media kasi I consider them as like detrimental to your mental health and creativity and all.
Okay, Rio, if you could be a member of any TV sitcom family, which would it be?
I don't even know a TV sitcom show at the moment. Sorry, I can't answer.
Okay, that's fine. Ruth, if you were home on a rainy Sunday afternoon, what movie would you most want to see on television?
Crash Landing on You or any Korean series.
What? Korean series pala. Rio, if you could disinvent one thing, what would it be?
Nothing. Everything happened for a reason.
Okay. Ruth, what is in your fridge right now?
Keto treats.
Rio, if you had to work but did not need the money, what would you choose to do?
Writer?
Yeah, maybe writing.
Writing. Ruth, what do you like to do in your free time?
Paint by numbers.
Paint my numbers. Rio, what did you want to be when you grow up, when you were a kid?
I actually wanted to be a doctor.
How about you, Ruth? Same question. What did you want to be when you were young?
Pilot.
Wow, pilot. Rio, what's the best thing that happened to you last week?
I slept for more than 10 hours. That's good.
That's good. Rest is always good. Ruth, what piece of entertainment do you wish you could erase from your mind so that you could experience it for the first time again?
What's that?
Yung mga nakanood kong Korean novelas.
So
First time.
parang feeling first time ulit.
Kilig ulit, ganon.
Oo. For Rio, what's something you've been meaning to try but just haven't gotten around to it?
Combat competition, maybe a competition in martial arts, something like that.
I see. Ruth, what's your dream car?
A Tesla car.
Rio, what is something that a ton of people are obsessed with, but you just do not get the point of?
Twilight.
Ruth, what is something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives?
Wow. That's akinda deep. At least once they should try to meditate and try at least to improve on themselves.
Okay. Rio, what is the most annoying question that people ask you?
Ba't mahaba ang hair mo?
Ruth, what pets did you have while you were growing up?
Cats and dogs.
Cats
Nothing
and dogs.
special.
Rio, are you usually early or late?
Both of those two.
Last question for Ruth. What song have you completely memorized?
None. Alam mo kung bakit? Tone deaf ako. Si Rio, marunong kumanta. That's why.
How about you, Rio? What song have you completely memorized?
You know what, Din? If only there is a delete button para i-delete ko yung mga lyrics ng songs sa utak ko, I will do it so I can free more space. Pero wala eh. Every time I hear the song, unang line pa lang ng music, hindi pa yung words, hindi pa yung lyrics. Yung, kunwari, yung instrumentals pa lang, alam ko na, nakahanda na yung utak ko sa first line ng song. That's how my mind works. Parang sa tingin ko, the reason why I'm not really finding it easy to learn something new is because ang daming basura sa utak ko. Na gusto kong i-delete na lang. And number one, yung mga kanta na kahit hindi ko gusto, nasa utak ko pa rin.
Nagre-register agad na may memorize. Grabe. Ayan. So again, Rio and Ruth, thank you so much for gracing us with your time tonight and for sharing your journey with us. Guys, nabanggit kanina ni Ruth about keto diet. So, tama ba pronunciation ko, Rayus? Rayus Keto Shop.
You.
Ano to? Available lang ba sa Baguio?
Baguio lang. Sorry.
Ayan. So, yung mga gusto mag-keto diet from Baguio, you can actually go to this page, Rayus Keto Shop. Or you can actually also follow and add Rio and Ruth on their personal accounts. They usually share content about Facebook ads or some motivational content as well. So this is Rio's account, Rio Asbucan, and this is it's si Ruth, yung nasa live po natin, si Ruth po talaga yun. So ito po si Ruth ng long hair pa siya. So this is Ruth's personal account, Ruth Buenafe Asbucan. Ayan. So again, Rio and Ruth, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you for inspiring us with your story. And I do hope that our viewers tonight learned from what Rio and Ruth shared. Nakalimutan ko lang banggitin kanina, one of the key things that Ruth mentioned when she was talking about the skills earlier is that continuous product testing. Guys, Rio and Ruth has been doing e-com since 2017 and 2021. Talagang nagpa-product test pa sila. And sabi nga ni Ruth, 'di ba? Parang at least two products per day ang tinitest. Kasi may mga iba kasi, lalo na yung mga bago, madali silang nai-in-love ba sila masyado sa mga product na pag meron silang winning, hindi na sila nagko-continuous testing. And I believe the last 2 or 3 guests that we had continuously mentioned about product testing, and that was one of the things that Ruth highlighted as well when she was talking about skills needed to be a successful business owner. So continuously test, guys. 'Di ba? Lalo na dumadami, given the pandemic, masyadong madami na rin taong nag-shift to doing online. So talagang kailangan ng product testing nyo ay continuous, never stop it. Ayan. So again, Ruth and Rio, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for inspiring us. And again, to our viewers, thank you for following us. And again, guys, enjoy the rest of the evening. Stay home, stay safe. Guys, COVID is real. And enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Rio and Ruth. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening, guys. Goodbye.